as you may know, Artfight is steadily approaching. As of the day I'm recording this, it is only 4 days away. Let's wish each other good luck on finishing those references. But I am realizing, as it is so close to this competition that I love so dearly, I have not made myself an Artfight Sona for this year. And especially with the teams being so perfect this year, I figured I absolutely have to make myself one. So I thought, in order to be like those cool, big art YouTubers and everything, I would make one of those videos that's like strategizing for Artfight, how I'm doing it, tips and tricks, you know? Along with a little speed paint of making my Sona for this year. Because why not? Let's get into it. For those of you unacquainted, Artfight is a art gifting game that happens every July where people attack other people's characters. Attack. Scary word, but draw other people's characters in order to earn points for their team and just to spread art and spread the joy of creativity. I've participated, this will be my second year doing Artfight. I was on Team Crystals last year and we won. Not that winning matters, but like, I won. But it was really fun last year, and I really wanted to step up my game this year to make sure that I hit a couple of key goals as well as make a lot of attacks and have a really good time. Especially because last year I really struggled near the end of July to like keep up momentum. I got really burned out. So I wanted to set some goals in place and some strategies in order to help myself not get there. My goals for this year are as follows. I want to make 5 or more attacks a week. I have a goal of making 20 attacks in total, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I made like 13 last year, so it's an improvement. I want to try and revenge everyone who attacks me. So that might push me over my goal, that might leave me burnt out. I'm gonna try not to, but I really want to make some friends this year, so I'm gonna try. And then I want to do at least 3 animated attacks, 1 animated mass attack. I have it all like storyboarded out and everything. I'm really excited for this one. I think you'll like it, which I will be posting here on this channel as well. My plan for really staying organized in this fight and like keeping on track is I really want to dive into the bookmarks feature. I haven't really organized my bookmarks folders a lot in the past. I didn't actually know you could make your own folders for a while. So I really wanted to take advantage of that feature this year, especially since I can like, make them cute and color-coded and it'll help me stay on task. I have 3 main bookmarks folders this year. I have my hit list, my next 5 on the block, and my revenge folder. So essentially, everything I bookmark will be automatically sent to the unorganized folder as it does, and occasionally I'm going to look through that folder and see if anything just inspires me. If I get a specific idea for that character, I'm going to edit that bookmark so that it has that idea written out. I'm going to add it then to my hit list folder. And in my hit list folder, I will have just all of these ones that I have specific ideas for. And then at the beginning of every week, I'm going to put 5 of those ideas into my next 5 on the block. And those will be like my 5 to choose from that week. And of course, if I don't have to stick to this system, like if I feel inspired to do something else or in the mood for something else, I can do whatever. But mostly that's how I'm going to keep myself on task. And then the revenge folder doesn't really apply until after the fight starts, but if I'm getting attacks and I find characters from those people that I want to revenge, then I will be putting them into my revenge folder so I know that they're top priority. But speaking of bookmarks and saving your references, y'all, save your references, oh my lord. I cannot even imagine how buggy the site is going to be on those first couple days, or hopefully only the first day, but if it's anything like the team's announcement day, the site will probably be down for at least a few hours. So make sure to take screenshots, download your references, know what you're doing ahead of time so that you don't have to be trying to get through the laggy website on the day of. To avoid burnout this year, I really want to focus on switching between tasks. So as someone with ADHD, I really struggle with like focusing really hard on one thing and just going and going and going at it till I have like no energy left for it. And then I can get really burnt out and it makes it really sad because like I still want to do that activity. I just feel like I've done it too much. So what I'm going to be doing this year is I'm going to have 2 projects over the course of July. I'm going to have my Artfight stuff, and then I am someone who does a lot of like craft fairs and Renaissance fairs, festivals, and like sales and stuff like that. So I will be switching between doing my one task of Artfight and attacks and stuff. And then when I start to feel a little burnt out of that, a little bored of that, I'm going to switch over to making stuff to sell because that's also an important thing for this summer. And of course, when I start to feel myself wanting to go back to Artfight, I will allow myself to go back to Artfight. Of course, also taking lots of breaks, drinking water, eating food, doing all the things. I also know all of my friends and also my partner who are on Artfight will be needing to take breaks as well. So I will be encouraging all of us to get together and hang out and go to the outside world and not just stay on our screens the entire time. Getting attacks. I know that this is a kind of controversial thing to bring up with Artfight because it's not the point of Artfight and it's an art gifting game and it doesn't matter if you're getting art. I mean, of course, it's nice to receive art. It's just mostly the focus should always be on giving attacks to other people and making art for others. But it is still nice to see those attacks roll into your inbox, and it's always fun to see other people draw your characters. Plus, I really want to make some friends this year, make some more mutuals, so I will be talking a little bit about how I plan on getting more attacks and more people on my page. The main thing, if you're wanting to get more attacks and more followers, is to find people to follow and, of course, when the fight starts, attack. Really, if you're not getting a lot of attacks or people on your page, it's most likely not because you have terrible characters or something that nobody wants to draw. It's because people don't see you. There's a lot of people on Artfight. So if you really want to get your name out there, the best way to do it is finding other people to follow and attacking them and commenting on their characters. And also off the site on Instagram or other social medias if you have them. Just going on there and trying to find friends. Because really, the best part of Artfight, in my opinion, is the community and finding these mutuals and finding these artist friends, which can be hard to do in the real world occasionally. Overall, though, guys, just have fun. I am so excited for the fight this year, especially with the themes and everything. And I just really am hyped to make some art. I've been in such an artsy mood recently. It has been so hard to hold back and not, just plan all of my attacks. Of course, planning them is okay, but I try to avoid it because once I start sketching thumbnails, then blah, you know? But just have fun, y'all. I am so hyped for this year's fight, and I can't wait to see you on the battlefield.